Hey everyone, it's Diane. Today we're going to be planting some radish, and they're going to be microgreens. Here's the seed. Hey everyone, hey, it's Diane from Diane Mom Garden Videos. I wetted my flat down, got my soil, I got a peat perlite soil. And the main idea is to spread this evenly over the top, as good as you can get. You don't want them real thick, but maybe you want to separate the seed a little bit so they got some time to grow, a little room to grow. I'll show you a close-up here in a minute. This will be really good on salads and very healthy for you too. We only let them grow to the seed leaf stage, and then we harvest. These are seeds that I collected a couple years ago, so we'll see how they do. I'll be excited to see. I think that looks good. Let me get you a close-up. You see all the seed in there? Okay, now we're just going to water it in. Don't even need to cover these with soil, but we will cover them with another tray. In a couple days, they should start sprouting, and I'll show you what they look like. These will sit at room temperature, and as you know, radishes like cooler temps, so they'll be fine. This flat is not going to hurt the seed. The seed is so tough that it'll start pushing up, and it'll be really neat to see. I can't wait to show you. So today's the 15th of April, and I wanted to let you know what the radishes are doing. It's not quite been 2 days, but you can see how they're sprouting. Let's see how the radish microgreens are doing. I planted these on April 13th, as you remember. Today's the 17th of April. Check them out. Look how they're doing. I'm going to keep the flat on them for a little bit longer just to weigh them down. Let them put the roots down in the soil. Look like they're doing pretty good, aren't they? They will still stay yellow until they get some light. Update on my radish greens. I put them under lights today. Today's April 18th. We started these on April 13th. And as you can see, they're starting to green up already. And they're pretty tall, which is really nice. So we'll watch these as they grow, and I'll give you an update here, maybe 2 to 3 days, to see how they're doing. April 21st, update on my radish greens. Look how they're doing. I'm going to let them grow a little bit longer, and then we'll be harvesting them. April 28th, update on my radish greens. I think they're pretty much ready to cut, aren't they? Check them out. Look at the height on them. You see that? Really pretty. And do those look delicious or what? Really nice. So you guys and gals can grow your radish greens indoors and eat them fresh, just like this. Or just plant them out in the garden and get the radishes on them. Otherwise, the greens are really good for you also. Usually you can harvest these within 5 to 12 days, right? Well, I planted these April 13th. Today's May 2nd, so we're a little bit later. And as you see on some of these, the leaf, you can see some fuzzy leaves which is the way they get when they're outdoors. But people actually eat these little fuzzy leaves too when they harvest their radishes. They cook them, but I've never done that. So, but I just like them more green. But there's not too many of them. So most of them are still the cotyledon leaves, okay? And there's just, yeah, these are the true leaves right here that came out. The cotyledon leaves are the seed leaves right here. These are so good, so nutritious. Well, this one isn't. As you can see, this one's the fuzzy one. I don't know if you can see it, but all I got to do now is I will pull it up like this and just start trimming, okay? It's not hard. I'm just using one of my kitchen scissors. Works really, really good. And since I've been feeding these, which I didn't have to, but I did with some compost tea, I'm going to make sure I rinse them off. Okay, so let's get cutting. This was quite a few. I mean, this is just a nice size for just my husband and I. We'll put these on some fresh salads. Now, I've grown radish microgreens before. I've done them a couple different ways, and I can put that video on here so you can kind of see it, but I wanted to share it with you again. It's because I just think it's so fun and so rewarding, and I hope it inspires you to grow. Now, I don't have to cut all this right now. I could just maybe cut half the tray, because I'm thinking, you know, these will keep in the fridge for, I think, a good week or so. And then, you know, they're going to start deteriorating. Look and see what I have so far. Isn't that nice? This is my salad spinner bowl. I got to get me a new one because this one, the outside broke. But this is what I'll be rinsing them in and then storing them in the fridge in my keeper. But see, I could leave these now, right? And I might just leave them up here in the kitchen because I don't want to cut them all right away. They shouldn't grow too much up here because it's not really under much lighting except for some window light on the north side. So if I leave these like this, which I think I'm going to do, and we're just going to eat these and mix them with some of my mixed greens, that'll be enough for us, right? So I wanted to share that with you. I would encourage you to grow some radish microgreens. I will have a link in the description area on where you can get these. And also, I'm going to have some more information about radish microgreens and how good they are for you in the description area so you can kind of learn about it a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoy making them for you, and I hope it encourages you to grow indoors. These are not hard to grow. These could probably even grow without much lighting. They would be a little more spindly, right? These, look how full they are because they've been under lights for a while, and I did plant them pretty thick. So as you can see all the stems in there, right? So, you know, I just want you to try growing. You know, you can grow radishes out in the garden, but this is something you can do, especially in your winter months. You can do them in your summer months if you want to just eat the greens because they're good for you too, right? And the more you can grow, the better it's going to be for your health. Well, what do you think? Is it something you can do? I think so. I think you can do it. I done it, and look at this. Aren't them pretty? Look at that. So what I'll do now is just rinse them. And I don't have my spinner because it broke, but I'm just going to let them set in here, and then they'll dry off a little bit, and then I'll put them in one of my glass containers put a lid on it, and they'll stay crisp for a little while. A good week or 10 days probably, they'll be good. I'd say get them 8 within the week of your cutting, okay? So thanks so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to bring you more videos like this as I continue to grow indoors and outdoors. We'll see you soon. Bye.